My name is Steven Zier.
My name is Dory Yuan.
My name is Heath Haynes.
Hey, my name is Derek Parks.
So I'm Ron Johnson.
My name is Dana Allen.
My name is Casey Crimmins.
My name is Jeremy Smith.
So my name is Andres Zelaya, and I do ministry here in Houston, Texas. So what I think I like best about the learning community, one, I loved the community. 6-7 years after having gone through the learning community, keep up with some of the guys. The bonds that were forged kind of in the midst of mission have just been incredible.
If you got angst about we're not doing all that we should be doing, we're not really fulfilling the Great Commission, there's got to be more to ministry than what we're doing right now, then here's a community that will give you language and knowledge and new ways of thinking about doing that very thing and encourage you along the way.
The thing I love most about the learning communities with Exponential was the ability to engage in a diversity of thought and wrestle with it with individuals who were thinking differently about how you thought about things, and then learning how to apply that by gathering all of the information that you were able to receive from the instructors and from your fellow cohort participants.
You know, I think one of the things that really helped shape me as a result of that learning community experience was my ecclesiology. It forced me to really drill down, and so that was a significant paradigm shift, and the result of that is it's freed up a lot of multiplication energy in me and in our church and our movements.
What I like best about the learning community, especially in my first experience, is that it actually presented challenges, some questions for me to reflect on, like, who am I as a leader? That experience helped me to understand that it is my problem. It's actually the leader's problem. It's from there that I started the journey of understanding what disciple making is.
It was just so wonderful to be able to see a variety of different contexts who were all trying to do the same type of thing. In our case, they were trying to move missional.
You don't know what you don't know. You can't see what you can't see. And, I kind of feel like, I was walking in a cornfield, and coming to the learning community kind of put me on some scaffolding to let me see above the corn.
I feel like when you get around people that are talking the way that you're talking, when you feel like maybe in other circles you're kind of talking funny, it gives you an opportunity to feel like I'm not crazy, and maybe what we're pursuing, as hard as it is, maybe it's worth a little bit more grit.
Yeah, the thing I loved most about the learning communities was the people that I got to interact with, the relationships that we got to have together, all coming from different locations around the country. It was such a beautiful expression of how God's church is so much bigger than we could ever imagine. We all got to learn together, grow together, and it fueled us to go out and do the thing that God was calling us to do.
God, what would you have us do? How would you have us move forward as a church? And that really came down to disciple making. What kind of disciples are you a part of making? Not just how many, but what kind. What got me so excited about these learning communities was it was an opportunity to be around other people who were talking about this.
What I liked the best about the learning community was the other practitioners, just rubbing shoulders, learning best practices, the principles behind the best practices, the paradigms with which they went about their ministry, how they think about it.
I didn't just go through it once. I loved it so much. I appreciated it so much that I went not once, not twice, but 3 times. Because what we're talking about is ultimately making more disciples, making more leaders, planting more churches, building more networks. It's all interconnected.
Jump in, join in, lean in, and see what the Lord can do.